crews have been responding to so many crashes all across the metro this morning because of the ice.
We do know that one person was killed in a single vehicle crash in Payne County along State Highway 33. Here's a look at some of the other crashes that we saw in our area just over the last few hours. We showed you these images live on air during our coverage earlier this morning. You can see there our traffic camera was over the scene of a multi-car crash at I-240 and I-44 over that overpass there. Then we had another rollover crash near Southwest 89th in Portland. We had one off I-35 in Guthrie where a car crashed into a median in that area. And then we were also there on the scene of a car that had slid off the road at Southwest 10th and McKinley in OKC. So just a lot of accidents that we saw this morning as those icy road conditions continued and people were getting out to start their day.
And this is a sad one here. Overnight, one person did die after a multi-vehicle crash on I-40 in Custer County.
Yeah, this in here just lasting for hours. Field meteorologist Michael Armstrong was on that scene overnight in First Alert Storm Command. Authorities telling KOCO the driver of one of the semis died and a passenger in that same semi was hurt. Neither of them have been identified at this time. We know the crash involved 6 different semi-trucks.
Multiple slide-off collisions between the 71-mile marker and Weatherford, and because of the slowdown and the traffic backup, that we had a semi strike several other vehicles that ended up being about a 6-vehicle crash.
So that road, this area, was closed for hours, basically all through the overnight hours and into the early morning, but we have gotten word that it has since reopened.
And then another semi rollover happened on I-40 just west of Weatherford, capturing this video just after 3 a.m. Meteorologist Michael Armstrong saw this as he was heading to that other deadly crash in Custer County. It was really all part of that same chain reaction, though, Stretch. In this particular accident you're seeing here, we don't know of any injuries.
And continuing here on I-40 last night, this accident was near Houston Road. We know at least 2 semis lost control and jackknifed on that icy road. You can see some of the video there from KOCO Storm Command, which was just one of our many crews that was out bringing you this team coverage. We know no injuries were reported here.
And then a trouble spot here in the metro this morning was near Airport Road. We had a couple of different accidents there. This particular one you're seeing right here was where our crews were on the scene of this jackknife semi. This was westbound Airport Road. It was completely blocked due to a crash. We don't know yet on any, how many vehicles total were involved in this one, but we can tell you at the end of the day, thankfully, in this particular crash, no one was hurt. And with so many crashes on the roads overnight into the morning, we did want to check in with Oklahoma Highway Patrol Trooper Eric Foster once again. Trooper Foster, welcome.
Good morning.
So we just talked to you, what was it, maybe 2 hours ago? Tell us kind of the progress that you've seen or lack thereof, depending on which it is, in those past 2 hours.
The roadways seem to be okay. They seem to be passable as long as people stay slow and then just pay attention, not be distracted. Obviously, the elevated surfaces, things like that, bridges are our main issue. The on and off ramps that don't get as much travel as, the interstate system. And then the state highways right outside of the metro areas, we're seeing a lot of single vehicle, just off of the roadway type of collisions.
Okay, so what right now is currently your biggest challenge and what is your current priority?
Well, the biggest challenge is obviously responding to these calls, making sure that everyone is safe, things like that. But we're keeping up, no problem with that. And then really the priorities are the hot spot areas. So our interchanges where, we see problems every time this type of situation comes up, the elevated services like the Belle Isle Bridge, things like that. We're in and around those areas in case things happen there. And then really, it just takes one crash. A lot of times it's just kind of like what we saw out west, one crash and then there's secondary crashes behind it. So really look way ahead as you're driving, slow down, and if something happens in front of you, you'll be able to stop in time.
And Trooper Foster, do you have any updates for us here in this 9 o'clock hour on some of those deadly accidents that we saw, like the one in Payne County along State Highway 33, and then the other one, that semi-crash along I-40?
You know, the I-41 is all the information I think that you guys have. It started as one single semi that rolled over, actually, and then secondary crashes behind it that had the roadway closed for almost 6 hours there. And then the Payne County fatality, that was a single vehicle that rolled off of the roadway again, and unfortunately that was fatality. No other vehicles involved in that, and it was a single person. And so, you know, we hate to report those things, and hopefully that slows down as far as injury collisions and things like that as it warms up.